So here's a tip that I used a lot when I was in the military, and I never thought I'd have to use it again, but now I am. So I am currently a truck driver, which means I have limited time and space to actually practice and improve the craft. And I've always ran into the issue of being able to practice and not disturb anyone, because usually when I got to practice, it was after work, after my family had already fallen asleep, or while I was traveling, while I was in a barracks room with multiple people, and I didn't want to disturb them. So here's a couple of options that I have found work really well. The first one being the easiest is this little speaker right here. This is like a $20 or $25 Bluetooth speaker. All you have to do is put your auxiliary input from your unbalanced output, either from your master or your booth, on your controller. It's not real difficult. It's real cheap to do, and it takes up, not any more space than what your controller already takes. The second thing that I have found worked, or that I did find worked really well, was if you have a split Q button on your controller or whatever set you use. If you press that in your headphones, on one side you hear the track that you're queuing up, on the other side you hear the master output that's coming out. That worked really well when I didn't want to disturb anyone, wanted to stay quiet. And then you've also got your Q master pan. So what I like to do, there you go. So what I really like to do is I like to play using the split Q, playing the one track in my ear, and then as I was beginning the mix, I just start to fade. I put the Q master in the center so that way I could hear, and as I start to mix across and I start combining the tracks, that way I could hear how it was going to feel, or hear how it was going to mix in properly. That worked really well, especially when I didn't want to disturb anybody. And then always record all of your sessions, so that way you can go back and listen and see where you made mistakes and how you can correct them. Anyway, that worked for me. I hope it works for you.